today. It's the National Football League. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence going to put it up right away.
Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over. The Vikings turn up the heat, and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And with points at an extreme premium here in a 0-0 game, that could be a big special teams play right there.
That's an advantage play. Someone create an advantage for their team, give them an opportunity, and special teams is usually a terrific starting point for that. Blocking the punt, now they've given themselves a chance and have seized momentum.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Up the middle, Jones. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the play. Jones again. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So it'll be a touchback, and that ball will be placed at the 30. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence will throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
They'll go again to Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Quickly to Addison here.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Chandler.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And how about that on 3rd down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a 1st down.
They'll run with Gaskin.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Myles Gaskin, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars offense ready to... set up shop here again.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week.
16 carries, 67 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough.
Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
Not too many teams will use a 1st-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Looking to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. That he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Again, it's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
To the air with McCarthy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Tip Ryman
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They go play action here on 1st down.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
A big play there for Minnesota. 53 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Hurts throw going into the hands of Williams.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Aaron Jones with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Jaguars again ready to... They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And here's Jones again on second down. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Now Jones, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this is going to put him back with a not great field position. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, that's Leggett. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
They go play action with Hurts. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 2nd and 8. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Another run now for Nwangu. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Gaskin will score. Touchdown, Vikings. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. Powering his way forward. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Lawrence's throw going to be caught by Davis.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
2nd down and a yard. Now Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He can.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point attempt here still to come.
And the route is on here in this first half. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you, too, in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime. We get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete to Ligon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
An inside give to Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
The give is to Jones. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
2nd and 6. They'll run here with Gaskin.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Up the middle, Jones.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
The partner still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, You don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Xavier Legette.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings just continue to roll.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. But Gabe Davis and the...
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Wiggles free. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Amuakin.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he...
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 57 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Now an audible here into something else. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tip Ryman with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Tip Ryman punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jaguars back with it on up. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2nd and 9. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense so far on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Tip Ryman.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And able to get this out to the 25. Waddle, the motion man right. McCarthy off the play fake. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
3rd and 3.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Vikings, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.